Having gone through the 42-week-long experience myself, I've developed a high interest in how a baby grows from just a tiny matter to a live human being. I would like to share with you the facts about the process of fetal development. I hope to increase your knowledge and hopefully interest you as well in this subject, because I believe everyone should be informed and interested in how we grew from just a tiny matter. I will inform you of the 3 stages of pregnancy. These are called trimesters, and how a baby changes, grows, and develops in each. We'll begin with the first trimester. Throughout this time, this is weeks 1 through 12, or about 3 months. And at this time, what we call an embryo is a ball of cells that attach to the mother's uterus. A poppy seed is about the size of an embryo. During weeks 3 through 8, major body organs are developed in the embryo. By week 6, the embryo is the size of a tiny pea. By week 9, the embryo is now called a fetus, which is a little bigger. And now the fetus reaches 1 inch in length, which is about the size of your knuckle to the tip of your finger. And this is about the size of an olive. Now we will move on to the second trimester. This time period spans from weeks 13 to week 27. This is a crucial time period for the baby's growth and development. Many things happen. This is weeks 12 through 17. At weeks 12 through 13, the fetus is about the size of a peach. Many physical characteristics we have today form during this trimester, such as our fingerprints and toe prints, our eyebrows and eyelashes are formed, even the hair on our head begins to grow, and even some hair on the body will grow on the fetus. Fingernails and toenails are developed. The fetus can now swallow and do sucking motions, and sometimes on a sonogram the doctor or the mother will be able to see the fetus actually sucking their thumb. And this is amazing at just 13 weeks. The fetus can respond to certain stimuli, such as the mother's voice, or certain sounds or temperatures outside the mother's belly. The fetus can now kick, move, and turn side to side, which is very noticeable. From the 5th month and on, the brain begins to develop immensely. When the fetus is 25 weeks old, there is a 60% chance of survival if they are born. At week 28, there is a 90% chance of survival. Now, of course, the lungs aren't developed yet, so the baby would have to be monitored and have the help of breathing machines to stay alive. At the end of this trimester, the fetus is 13 to 16 inches long. You can imagine that as a little over the length of a ruler. It weighs about 2 to 3 pounds, or you can compare it to the size of an eggplant. Now we move on to the final section of pregnancy, called the 3rd trimester. This is from weeks 28 to birth. At this time, the fetus will grow to be the size of a watermelon. The fetus moves frequently between weeks 28 and 32, but becomes too large from weeks 33 and on as it runs out of room to move. At week 28, the taste buds are developed. At week 32, the fetus is 16 to 18 inches and 4 to 6 pounds, and the kidneys are mature. At 38 weeks, the fetus is now 19 to 20 inches, 7 pounds, and the lungs are now fully developed, being the last thing to develop. So at 38 weeks, the baby is now ready to be born without the help of a machine. This is what we call full term. However, the baby may not be ready to be born for another two or 4 weeks, which is completely normal. As you can see, over just a short period of time, a new life can form. First, the body organs. Next, the more detailed characteristics such as fingernails, hair, eyelashes, even our prints. As an end result, we get a breathing, eye-blinking, noise-making, living human being. Over here, I created a chart to kind of further display the size of the fetus compared to the mother's belly. At week 6, we can see, you can barely tell it's going to be a baby, but you can see little arm buds where its eye is going to form. However, there's still no limbs. We move on to week 9, and we can kind of see some little nubs and a little face forming. Not real clear still, but it's a little bigger. At week 12, the arms begin to extend out, and we have little webbed toes and fingers. At week 15, the baby now turns upside down. Week 25, we can see him getting a little bigger, maybe starting to grow a little hair. Week 27, still running out of room. The baby has now done most of the developing here, except for the brain, taste buds, things like that. But as far as physical characteristics, everything's pretty much taken place. Week 32, still getting bigger, legs and arms are longer. And at week 38, the baby's pretty much ready to be born.